One of the elevator control display panels located next to the elevator door is out of order, the crew is complaining about it. Automatically, I check the situation. The problem is that the control panel has no displays visible on the panel, except for the red LED illuminated on it. The push button is also not responding. I need to open the panel so I can inspect what's inside. Inside the panel there is a PCB that has a 2-terminal connector, one for the push button and the other going to the terminal connector, which is fitted on the display panel box. There are 4 cables connected between the PCB and terminal connector. 2 cables are for the electrical source, and the other 2 cables are for communication. Before anything else, I need to check the power first. If the power is normal, using my multi-tester, I got 27 volts DC, which I found to be normal. I also checked the condition of the cables, but everything was in good order, with no looseness or damage visible. After that I tried replacing the PCB with a new one, but the problem was still the same. At this time I need the manual to check the electrical diagram. Remember, whatever your knowledge with electrical troubleshooting, always follow the owner's manual. While reviewing the diagram, I noticed that the faulty control display panel was quite easy to troubleshoot the problem. I also noticed in the diagram that each floor panel is connected in parallel, since the rest panel is working. For that I can say the problem is not coming from the main control board, so since the power is stable, I decided to focus on the communication cable. I noticed that there was a junction box where the faulty display panel was connected. The junction box is located on the top of the car, so I had to shut down the system to have access to that junction box. Upon inspection, I found some loose connections from terminal number 3, and then I retightened the loose bolts on the terminal. Then I check back the faulty panel, and it's found working again, back to normal. Because of the problem, the communication cable between the junction box and the terminal connector of the display panel is not tightened tightly. Potential result: the crew will complain to the specific floor where the faulty display panel is located. Preventive action: always follow your regular maintenance. The elevator is one of the important pieces of equipment on board that requires thorough inspection. The crew uses it most of the time for the easiest and fastest way to reach their own destination, and the pilot as well uses this. This means that the unit has people involved, and for their safety, the unit needs to be maintained properly. That is why the unit has an annual inspection carried out by a technician, an expert in a particular unit, and a certificate will be given to the ship, as evidence when a third party or class society inspection seeks it.